Hello guys, my name is Sophia and today we're going to read Geronimo, The Wild Wild West, and we're going to read this to chapter 1 through chapter 3 and I hope you're ready. 1. They say I'm a scaredy mouse. Do you know me? My name is Stilton, Geronimo Stilton. I am the editor of the most popular paper in New Mouse City. It's called the Rodent Gazette. Most mouse would agree I'm a pretty brainy nugget, and I absolutely love to read. After a hard day at the office, I like to relax in my cozy mouse hole. I slip in my fluffy cat fur slippers, then I settle down for a good book. In front of the fireplace, I make myself a nice cup of hot cheddar tea. Yum! And sometimes I put on some soft music. Of course, some rodents might say I am a little on a boring side. I'm like my sister Dee and my cousin Chap. They make fun of, what perfect way to escape from the rat race. Me, because I don't like to travel. They say I'm scaredy mouse. You see, I'm not the adventure type, but that is because I get seasick, heights make me dizzy, and I'm worrywart. Now you are probably wondering why I'm doing this adventure and make plans in the wild, wild west. Our west will find sun-scorched deserts, raging bulls, and some poisonous snakes. Why would the Geronimo scaredy mouse Stilton travel to a place like that? Read this book and you'll understand. 2. Mice is the Wild West. It was hot, it was dry, it was bad for a day. Even my tail was sweating. Oh, what I would give for a cold cheddar ice pop on my mega huge fridge. Too bad I could get one. Do you want to know why? Because I'm in the Arizona desert. Yes, mouse fans, Geronimo Stilton was in the wild, wild west. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. My sister Thea, my cousin Chap, and my little nephew Benjamin were with me. Together, we were crossing the scorching desert. Have you ever been to a desert? There is not much to see, just sand, rock, and cacti. The sand burned in my paws. I kept tripping over the rocks, and my tails were getting ripped of thorns on those pointy cactus needles. Worst of all, I was dying on thirst. I shook my cats, and I was empty. Just then, a dark shadow fell over me. I gulped. Something told me it wasn't a Santa Mouse flying by on his way to his summer place. I looked up. Rancid rat hairs. It was a hungry pack of vultures waiting to lick our bones. This place was totally nightmare. 3. Welcome to Cactus City. After a billion years, we finally reached a dusty sense of railroad tracks. Cheesecake, we're saved. The track led us to the wooden sign. In big letters it read, Welcome to Cactus City. Go home, save your stay. Hit the trail for your value your tail. I twist my tail up in knots. Uh-oh, I gulped. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good at all. In fact, this looked downright bad. If you ask me, Chop pushed me forward. Oh, I don't be such scaredy mouse, Germanster, he snorted. He gave me another shovel. I stumped my head feet into a cactus. Don't push me. I can stand when you push me, I yelled, picking needles out of my fur. Haven't told me my cousin Chap is the most annoying rodent in the planet? What's wrong with Cactus City? Oh, where do you want Old Mouse stood on the front of the railroad station. He was dressed in a uniform. Howdy, strangers. What brings you to Cactus City? He called, waving us over. The name is Choo Choo Treader. That's Cece for short, he chattered. I left my paw down here at the station. Yep, been working here for some 20 years. I sell tickets, carry bags, get you name it, I've done it. Sometimes I've been suddenly Cece stopped in my sentence. I noticed he was staring at us with an old expression on his snout. Well, golly, he cried, your mouseling must have to come in the far of Yoler. Just look at your desk, ducks, you're dressed like a city mouse. Cece offered us stew bean and a sip of water. Sorry, I can't get you down for drink, he said in a low voice. Water's hard to come by these parts. He looked around nervously. Then he whispered, let me get you out of advice, stranger. Get out of my town now. How strange. What was wrong with Cactus City? It looked like a nice little town to me. I was still thinking about Cece's words. When the train rumbled to the station, a rat with a long waxed whisker got off. It was the curly train conductor. Cactus City, last station before the desert, he yells. No one got off the train. No one stopped in Cactus City. How strange. What was wrong with Cactus City? We decided to check out our town. First, we passed the blacksmith shop. A huge muscle mouse was hammering away on a piece of metal. He was making a horseshoe. A man carrying a doctor bag scampered by. Clear the way, he screamed. Nancy Nibbler about to have those triplets. A plump man stuck his head out of the building door. I was Bankhead. He looked around nervously, then he raised back and said, I wonder why he looked so worried. Just then I heard a familiar noise. I was printing press. A round tiny glass was busy printing a newspaper. He glanced at us especially. We passed by the courthouse, and the old judge peeked out the door. He looked around, then he slammed the door shut. In the front of the saloon, the rodent sat in the rocking chair. A big hat covered his face. He stopped rocking when we walked by. How odd! I thought he was napping, but seems if he was hiding from something. Minutes later, we ran to the undertaker. He shook our paws warmly. He had a huge grin plastered on his face. At least one rodent wasn't worried, I thought. Welcome to Cactus City, strangers, the undertaker beamed. If I have a service, don't be shy. Today I'm having 2 for 1 special. You're see, that's 2 snuff for the price of 1. The mountain rodent stood next to him. He held up a shovel. I guess he was a grave digger. Just tell me how deep and I dig it. I shivered. Then I noticed something else was strange about the Cactus City. There was no sheriff. Do you know what the sheriff does? He kept order in the town. He locks the bad rodents in his jail, sort of like chief and police in New Mouse City. So we're going to stop here, and we're going to read this chapter next time. I hope you enjoy your stories, and don't forget to subscribe. And please subscribe and make sure the ring is belled. Then bye.